Peace, peace. Let me get my mic go. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. What's up with it? Turn up BCU. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of the motherfucker. Man, I'm tired, bro. I'm still tired. I'm wore out. I need me some sleep. I slept. I slept all day yesterday, man. I woke up middle of the night. I'm like, damn, I slept all day. I had some things I was supposed to do yesterday. But honestly, I needed to go and go to sleep. You feel me? I woke up this morning and I still ain't back all the way. I still need sleep. I'm tired right now. I'm tired down right now. But I said, man, let me go live. I ain't put together, what I'm saying, no videos of the weekend yet. I don't even know where to start. And I probably still need about 2 days rest. Um High energy, high vibes. I want to say this here for the people that didn't make it, man. Uh, man, y'all missed the hell of a weekend. I just say that, and you know what? I don't even have to say it because I know if y'all seen some of the joints, y'all like, yeah, we missed the hell of a weekend. So I already know I ain't gotta see it. I already know y'all. I know y'all felt it. I'm gonna tell you, LDBC. I had just got back from Charleston, so I was on the way. I had just got back from somewhere, and then I was about to go to Charleston, Mexico. Then about to go to Charleston, and in between that weekend, LDBC had an event in Atlanta, and I was so tired. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna rest up this weekend and fucked around and saw all of them on there. Everybody, I'm seeing the fam out there. I'm like, oh, nah. I'm like, oh, nah, I should have went. So I already know. There's some people out there feeling like that. I got some regrets. My number one regret, man. I said, man, I was supposed to restart the Geechee, and I ain't do it, bro. I had so much going on. I had to do, what I'm saying, more than I ever had to do this time. But I had got there before, you know what I'm saying? I got there before treating them, so it was on me, you know what I'm saying? And man, I ain't get around to it. I ain't called Voodoo to the same day, and not only her, a few more people, man. And I don't know, bro. I just, that one never gonna sit with me. That one never fuck me up. That one gonna stay with me. But man, it was a few faces that I wish I could have seen. Just especially people who've been doing this with us and coming to the, like, man, you know what I'm saying. I just feel like we built it up, You know what I'm saying? When nobody coming to them hoes, and them the people that, you know, I'm like, man, I wish they could have just seen. You know what I'm saying? Them seeds we was putting down. I wish they got a chance to see it. Yeah, so that wasn't gonna stick with me. 2 seconds. I'm trying to pull something up. Yeah, I don't know, man. It ain't working out for me. Hold on. Let me try it another way. All right, it ain't working for me. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'll figure it out when I get off. I'll figure it out by next time. Man, we got still form in the building. Joe 47, Indy gal in the building. She said, y'all, I'm so tired, but I'm here. I came in and I'm, hey man, I want to just go to bed. I want my pillow. I'm trying to snuggle with the pillow, man. I'm out of there. I'm tap right now. I probably need a whole day of sleep for real. Need you warrior in the building. Selm in the building. 305 War Chief. Michelle in the building. Tiff Daniel in the building. Nene in the building. Nene got a cherry pop. Nene been here since 2021. And she finally brought her ass outside. And boy, that was one to come to. Paul in the building. Dimples, what up, though? Dimples, boy, rebellious, lawless. What's it? Give me another one. Unpredictable. Just say, hey, we was on FaceTime with Geechee. I say, and Dimples them had just pulled up. I say, Geechee, Dimples out there. That nigga say, y'all better run. Turtle Island in the building, man. Tavion, what up, though? Ariana, Nicole in the building. Lieutenant, man, Lieutenant, fam. God damn, bro. Man, it's all good, man. I looked around, I was man, damn, boy, what Lieutenant is, man. It was a few, man, I'm telling you, Jack, Joe Jack, man, my nigga Jack been here 4 years with us, man. Shit, Jack been with me for like 5 years, though. Shit, you know. Morgan, what up, though? You know, before the Indian shit popped out, Indian Brown killed Tyson. Big Dez in the building. Dunn in the building. Man, they ain't believe, Dunn. They ain't believe. I don't know why. Nate Bailey in the building, man. Nate, you gotta pop out, man. We gonna see you, man. We waiting on you, Nate. That boy from Florida. Copper Skin King, North Carolina, man. We need some North Carolina steppers. Donna Groovy in the building. Tweety in the building. Colorado. Tweety, I want my torch. Tay Moore. Tweety brought me a big ass torch. I said, damn, they ain't gonna let me go through that pool with that. Yeah, them hoes gonna think I'm a terrorist. Oh, yeah, that motherfucker was big and clean. Jasmine said, finally caught y'all live. Miss Jazz, you need to catch one of these events. Yeah, we want you to come outside, come see us. Thunder in the building, man. Engine gas, I ain't see Nate. Yes, you did. Nate was at the mounds with us, but see, when we was at the mounds, we had ended up breaking off in so many groups. Nate and Dimples really kind of fucked my little mound. Whoa. Yeah. Cause Dimples and Nate went down the mound one way. We all out there barefooted, right? We grounded. Everybody out there grounded. They go down the wrong way, ended up in some sticker bushes. And I recorded that. But them sticker bushes were tearing their ass up down there. Oh, they went down the wrong way. So they walked off over there to go get their shoes. I thought it was a good idea. I go down there, man. We done missed the group. And then people kept coming. People kept coming, and so man, they went to all three of the mounds. I only went up on one. They went down by the river. They had the babies down there, everything, man. So it's a lot of people. We was all in the same place, but everybody had different experiences, like a motherfucker. And I bet everybody pictures and videos. I need a lot of them. Like so it was hard to just. So yeah, I can see how y'all couldn't have walked by, especially when we got to the house. It was so many people that was just everywhere. You had people sitting by the fires, you had people sitting by the pools, you had people playing pool, you had people goddamn me at the bar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And it was, you had people outside. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was one of the ones. Corey. Oh, damn, Corey, man. I'm like, man, my nigga would have turned up. And just say, I enjoyed hugging y'all. Yeah, you gave me about 9 goddamn hugs. Yeah, you're a hugger. Yeah. Gave me like 9 hugs. You're a hugger. Me like in the building. Hey, Rue. Yeah, we're gonna get into some of this content. Blue say, what was the best moment? Man, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm trying to see. Let me send it to myself. Hold up, let me send it to myself. 2 seconds. Yeah, I can tell you, but I'm gonna show you. Goddamn, that's a great question though. Yeah, that's a great question though. Let me pull it up. All right, let me get this shit down. Let me take this screen down. We're gonna get into the content. The content has been contenting. It has been going down. Engine guy said it was too many. It was too many goddamn people. Carla said we was everywhere. I'm trying to tell you, it was too many pictures. If you take a video, if you look at one video, you be like, oh, that's just all y'all. Nah, bro, it was niggas everywhere. Man, we had so many cars in the parking lot was big. Man, we filled that bitch up. They had cars all outside of the parking lot. Like, bro, that shit was crazy. I'm telling you, man, mother would have told me that it was gonna be like that. I don't know. I wouldn't be first guy in the building. What up, though? The homie said, what was the best part? And I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna break it down why. Check it out, Blue. God, thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Right here, man. This one got me, Blue. This was probably my number one moment. Man, look at my little bro Creek, man, my young nigga, man. And see, this trip, man, it wasn't really about me, man. What made me so happy was how happy the people were. But I seen this video right here, and man, my nigga was just at peace. And whatever it was on his mind or in his heart, man, is coming. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit was different. We was out there grounding, but I want you to check it out. Look at the baby. Lil Dunn. Now, Lil Dunn, at our first homecoming we had, Creek and them came out and got pregnant. And then we back door and had the next homecoming, and he was there. You know what I'm saying? So he was born in this shit. And you know, I had said that this was gonna be the last. This was gonna be the last trip, and man, that one really hit me. Carla Faison, there you go, right there. He out there, BCU shirt on, and he out there with his phone. He recording, and he doing interviews, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, they had the babies out there, man, and it's just like, damn, bro, it's the next generation to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, you know, nigga talking about shutting it down. Like, you ain't even gonna get him an opportunity. That's what we started this for, to build a foundation. You know what I'm saying? For the next generations to come in, and like they're here and they come from us. They're a part of us. And you know what I'm saying? To see them out there learning from us, you know what I'm saying, and able to be around it was something that we never got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta really accept the fact that we are pioneers in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the blueprint, you know what I'm saying, is being created, you know what I'm saying, in 20 years from now, you know, they gonna have a story to tell, you know, and they gonna, you know, they gonna have the documentation and the pictures and the, you know, I was raised in this how, you know, how Jabari and them and Shaka Amos and them and, you know, Dr. Reggie and them, talking about they was born in the, you know, Dr. Ben and them shit and Dr. Clark and them shit, and they was around them and all of that, and that's why they ought to be respected, because they the greats and all. But we got Indians born in this shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have them stories. You feel me? And they gonna be next generation teachers, and you know, ones that can get a game, and motherfuckers gonna have to respect it, because nigga, I come from the greats. You know what I'm saying? I come from the greats. But let me get this down. But yeah, Blue, that was it. That did it for me. That was it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was on my nigga Creek mind or his heart, but that one just caught me. I just had to pause it. I said, damn, that's a bad motherfucker right there. Shout out to Nene with the visuals. Nene caught that moment. Shout out to Nate with the visuals. But I'm born here, boy. You should have ran, boy. I'm born here. You should have said, I'm going to the store. I'll be right back. Yeah, you should have said, I'm going to the store, baby. I'll be right back. Do you need anything? Boy, yeah, you should have masked out. You should have came down there, goddamn, and took a shot with us or something. But it was super love, though, man. We're going to get into some of this content real quick. And then I do got a little clip from this weekend. And get back, it's so much going down. You know, the Indian shit going too. You know, niggas are waking up. Niggas are waking up.
Figure out how Afro get in front of my motherfucking race. I ain't never been to Afro color. I never been to Africa. Afro or Africa. Never been there. I'm not from Africa. I'm born and raised in Goose, Florida. I'm born in Goose, raised in Liberty City in the Poker Bean Project. I ain't never went to Africa. I ain't thinking about going there. And I heard it's a beautiful place. Yeah. And I know it's the motherland. Yes. But not my mother.
Huh? Nah, I heard it's a beautiful place. Heard it's the motherland, but it ain't my motherfucking motherland.
Mother, not her mother, and not her mother's mother. That ain't their land. America, real true land is right here in the U.S. soils. I'm trying to figure out.
Bars. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I knew I liked it, that nigga trick. I knew I liked it, that nigga, but nigga, I'm going to eat at your restaurant next time I'm out there, nigga. Nigga, where is it? North Miami, go where? Nigga, next time I'm out there, nigga, and it need to be soon, cause boy, ain't nothing like Florida, man. God damn, bro, how the fuck you nigga lucky? Boy, you nigga get to wake up in goddamn paradise. I'm talking about the sky blue, the grass green, nigga, the air, right, man. You nigga get, boy, these niggas here. Shit. Oh, man. Trees in the building. Greatness. What up, though, fam? All right. Hey, they say let's get the likes up. Oh, nah, I know they ain't have to tell y'all to get the likes up. Hey, let's get the likes up, fam. What we doing? Come on, we ought to be in the algorithm by now. Like for real, if everybody jump, see, look, man, let me say this. Let me please, let me say this here, bro. Listen, fam, in order for this shit here to do right, bro, everybody got to put in. Nigga ain't asking much, but this shit can be so much better. Like the shit that we doing, niggas shouldn't be stressed out for shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? If everybody do their part, nigga would not. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance with that shit. You feel me? God damn, nigga, put something on top of something so we can have something around it. Get the likes up, fam. It's a new world coming, man, and the Dems have the Dems, goddamn me, turned on Kamala, Miss Cam. What has happened? They took that loss, and man, that loss was a big loss, and people are not happy. A lot of people put a lot of money in there. You got to understand, these people in this confederacy, man, they've been in power for a long time, long enough to get too comfortable, and they were slowly but surely picking away, the American way. I mean, Hillary Clinton came out a couple years ago talking about that the Constitution needs to be rethought. Cam on this campaign even said that the media needs and their censorship needs to happen. You know what I mean? Because people shouldn't be able to say certain things. What the fuck? And so, man, we didn't see them use a lot of people caught cases for a lot of things. Even if you like on this title right here, they put a little joint at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is the information you need to know. And so these type of things, and this administration is coming in right now. Trump said when he first came in office, he didn't know nothing about government. And so a lot of people was lobbying to him, this is the person you need, this person you need. And he said he picked a lot of bad people. This time, you know what I'm saying, with experience, and he coming in and he picking a team to run with. He got somebody for every spot. He got niggas that used to be on the other side. He got, and you know what I'm saying, he brought them over with him, man. When I say his plan on paper or the shit that's coming out of his mouth right now, this new America plan, they got a whole new vision for America. And when he said make America great again, the things that are coming out of his mouth, I'm gonna tell you right now, if he's able to pull it off, he will go down as one of the greats. They're gonna have to put him on Mount Rushmore. Now, square business, these people been picking the Constitution away. They took away your First Amendment. They took away your Second Amendment. He said he giving Second Amendment to everybody. He said that shit don't stop at no. That shit don't stop at no. He said that's the Constitution. That don't stop at no state line. Ain't no state got no business out here telling nobody that they ain't got the right to bear arms when them niggas goddamn me sworn in through the Constitution. Either you with us or you get your bitch ass out. Square business. So it's a lot of things that they've been taking advantage of the people. They done turned it around from we the people and them working for the people to feeling like they're dictators or they somebody mama and daddy and they get to make rights. They took Jesus out. Christmas, a lot of things that we did, and it's okay that people, who wasn't religious or whatever, you know what I mean? But the values, the Christian values, I mean, I appreciated them. You know what I mean? Even the Muslims and all of that, because they still stand by, certain codes. There are certain things in the Bible that, could hurt humanity if they weren't in place. You feel me? Like, women dressing up and covering up and still being beautiful and sexy and all these other things. And to now, you know, this sex culture, this drug culture, this genocide culture, this, you know what I mean, breaking down the families intentionally and, you know, using welfare to keep the man out of the black household, so to speak. All of these type of things, man. Your rights being censored. Even on YouTube, people used to get hundreds of thousands of views, and now ever since that election between Trump and Clinton, and you know, they start censoring, and nobody views been the same since. Nobody was making that type of money like that since. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of things that took place. You know, the LGBT ABCs came in, created a whole new generation of motherfuckers, man. We got a whole totally new nigga. You see how some people dress now and all this type of things, and it's been crazy, nigga. And Trump came in and he's got a team. He's got experts at the highest level in what they do, and he got them on assignment before they get in office. And these are smart people. These are not all of them politicians. These are business people. These are people who running you know, goddamn me corporate companies, and I mean at the top of the game, a lot of experience in their field. And he went and picked his own team. He didn't get the ones they lobbied for him and all that. He got the best men and women for the job. And when I say them motherfuckers is about to, it's gonna, if you've been alive for 40 years, the things that they're trying to bring in, life will not, we never even seen this world. This world, that what they trying to do, I mean, for them to take the food, the chemicals out of the food, fluoride out of the water, fluoride out of the toothpaste, banning GMOs and things like this here, trying to get health back. Man, listen, bro. Them nigga, man, that if they pull that out, bro, that'll be one of the greatest administrations, bro, since going back to, you know, back in the game when the shit first started. They're gonna have to put Trump up as a great if he able to get that shit done. And they trying to make a power move. They going after what do you call them? Silicon Valley cartel. You know, there's Google, that's the platform we on right now, to the niggas that on Twitter, to all of this here. Yeah, they going after all of them. Apple, Microsoft, all of them. You feel me? So let's walk, man. Have the Dems turn on Cam. They say she blew through a billy, and I lost. Man, you know, don't nobody like losing money, man. And you ain't got it. Yeah, I want my shit back, and you ain't got it. Ooh-wee.
Media time was
she might, her little political career may be over.
wasted on questions like this.
Tell your supporters that there should be no violence and that they should accept.
I don't have to tell them that. But these are great people. These are people that believe in no violence. Unlike your question, you believe in violence.
A little tangling with the journalist who asked that. Most of the media told us, we touched on this earlier, that Kamala Harris was running a fantastic, celebrity-packed, joy-filled campaign. Every time she'd appear with Oprah, Beyonce, it was, you know, it made news.
With Beyonce.
And as soon as she lost, it was like, oh, she was too cautious and she wasn't authentic and she didn't separate from Biden. So it sounds like the press knew this and was covering for her.
Yes, I think they were pretending while she was running because they were in favor of her. Mm-hmm. And there were things that they should have been critical about. And in fact, some of those critical things, if they had talked about them, might have helped her adjust in real time and do more interviews, local, national, what have you, to get your feet under you and get better at this kind of thing. But the truth is, and James Carville, who I know is very upset,
yes,
also had a correct observation, which is that on The View, where Sunny Hostin, an absolute Kamala ally, asked her a very simple question: what would you do differently?
And that turned out to be,
it is the question you exist to answer, is what James Carville said. And he's right, and she couldn't answer it. That's not a flawless candidate.
I can't think of a single thing. And obviously it wasn't from one of her media adversaries.
No.
Why do you think, Megan, that the press is now doing a 180 on Kamala Harris?
I mean, I think they're they have to, right? Like they were wrong in a lot of spots, but I also think that they're not necessarily doing a 180. I think that they're trying to say to the electorate, they're trying to make excuses too. Just, this is what happens when people lose. Everyone tries to blame everyone. But I think that they're looking upon themselves too. But the celebrity game.
It's because nobody really, it was a lot of people from that party that didn't want her as the candidate. They even tried to come back and say, well, Joe Biden didn't step down to June, and then the Democratic, they met in August, so there was no time for a primary. Well, that's on y'all, because y'all still could have organized the primary. I mean, that was on y'all. That was y'all choice. Y'all picked the wrong candidate.
Is great for media and it builds momentum in the media, but that's not what's reaching people. And so the media is different than voters. And I think campaigns get confused sometimes on who their audience is.
Also, I said from the first day of this campaign that Tim Walz was not a good pick. He wasn't going to bring anything to the campaign. And I think a lot of people agree with that, as opposed to picking the governor of Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at Lindy Lee. She has been a surrogate for the Harris campaign. And here's what she had to say the other day.
I actually think President Biden, the whole endorsing her 30 minutes after he dropped out, I think that was a big FU to the party. You don't want me, here's somebody that you may not like, but deal with it.
And this reminds me of when the press said that Joe Biden, who's still the nominee, he's sharp, he's competent, all this stuff about he's confused is just GOP propaganda. Again, covering for a president, as perhaps they covered for Kamala Harris, who we all can see is in some mental decline. Yeah,
like they had a chance to do this earlier. And I think the party and the press and Biden and Kamala Harris all were.
They said Kamala at a decline. Did y'all see Joe Biden taking a stroll on the beach? Boy, that nigga down there fell on his head 4-5 times. Bro, they just needed a 60-second reel out of you, Biden. Man, he tried, man. He got by to 8 seconds in the 60-second reel, and that nigga got to tumbling and stumbling. Is it the shoes? Say, man, NBA Jam, is it the shoes? They should have put him on some beach shoes. Yeah. He should have had some cleats on or something. God damn, Biden. I said, oh, don't fall. You better not fall. He probably fell. They probably edited it out. That nigga was driving drunk. Either he was full, either he came in there, because we know Hunter. We know how Hunter get down. Maybe that white substance found in the White House wasn't goddamn Hunter's. Because that nigga came up out that motherfucking car stumbling and tumbling, boy. I said, that nigga peeled out. That nigga been drinking. Oh, boy. I said, man, don't foul, man. Don't foul, because you might not get up.
Work together to put her actually in a very bad position, but it was a bad position of their own making. And it was because this problem was ignored when, by the way, Dean Phillips, who ran starting in late 2023 in a primary against Joe Biden, deserves a lot of apologies from the party and press, because he was onto something. He was correct. And I think it was
like father, like son, huh? I'm the president. I can't go get it. So shit, I gotta send my boy out there. Hey man, go get a pack. Goddamn, call you people know, man. Goddamn, telling man, go get a pack, come back with it. He tried to slide that on that nigga coat in it, and that nigga was walking too fast. That bitch there hit the ground. They got on tape. They came back and say, nah, we don't know who it is, nigga. Yeah. And Hunter ready to tell it out, man. Fuck that. Go tell them, nigga, that ain't my shit. You got me out here looking bad, man. Chill out. I'm gonna take care of it, man. Goddamn.
Would have made their
tell them that was your shit, man. These folks thinking I smoke crack.
Path much better if they had that democratic process. They decided not to, and by July it was too late to create what they needed to create.
Right, because you ended up with a 107-day campaign, and Congressman Dean Phillips was the only one to say, look, Biden's been a great president, which you have to say if you're a Democrat, but he's clearly declining. And the press largely ignored him because he's taken on an incumbent president, was going nowhere. Megan, there's a common thread here, and I'm just going to be blunt. The the press was apparently, this is the common thread here, protecting these two Democrats until it didn't matter anymore. And now we're like, many of our members are beating them up.
Sure, I think that's natural, right? That's what they're going to say.
Because that's what happens after losing campaign. I've never seen it this intense.
Like the campaigns going at each other? Or, I'm sorry, the Biden team going at the Harris
either
team?
one.
I mean,
either one.
I think that's natural. I think that there were people brought in that were not necessarily favorable of Joe Biden to start with on the Obama team, so they're going to throw. But again, we can do a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda here, and we can dissect it. But the fact of the matter is the Democratic Party missed where the voting electorate was at, and that is in the middle, and they misjudged that. And that is the fault of all these Democrats. That is not just one person's fault, one candidate's fault. That is that we misjudged and we messaged wrong.
Yeah.
Y'all misjudged and messaged wrong. All right. Let's see how bad they misjudged. That ain't the only thing went down. That's not the only thing that went down. Hold on. What am I doing here? That ain't the only thing they did. They blew through a billy.
Think about this, and this is something that's not been talked about enough. Kamala Harris had a war chest of $1 billion. She outspent Trump 3 to 1, if not more. If Trump had that sort of money, there would have been a red wave that would have covered the entire country, including California. That is the fact that you could squander that sort of an advantage, all the good publicity you're getting from the media whilst Trump's just being slammed day after day and still lose a landslide.
But it's also, James, I'll come to you in a second.
Can I jump in on that there?
Sure, go ahead.
I told y'all Trump ain't spend none of that money, man. Listen, bro, Trump, man, them niggas were budgeting. They said if Trump campaign spent $1 billion, they would have covered all 50 states. Or how many other states we got now? Goddamn, we picking up states, losing. But man, listen, he would have covered the whole map if he would have had $1 billion. You fucked up $1 billion.
We've just had some revelations about who that money has gone to. Yeah. I've seen one list of filings. Apparently, Harpo Productions, which is Oprah Winfrey, got $1 million. Yes. $1 million. There are campaign consultants who got paid hundreds of millions of dollars. They spent $100,000 to recreate the set of Call Me Daddy for that podcast she went on to do it in a hotel room. These people were not serious about looking after their money. You can only imagine what they do with the U.S. budget. But I mean, you can only imagine the number of campaign consultants who now have like yachts and weekend houses thanks to this campaign.
But I'd pick up, absolutely, but I pick up on the point, yes, of course, money is so important and all these other things, the media and so on in politics. But people kept asking me, even only a couple of weeks ago, why are you so certain that Donald Trump is going to win this election, let alone in a landslide? And my answer was always the same, because I trust the good intelligence and decency of the American people, as I do the Australian people, and that good will always triumph over evil. And I'm sorry, it sounds hyperbolic. Maybe I give myself a hyperbole award, but this is a pivotal moment in Western civilization.
There's people in Australia. This Australian news saying that this is a pivotal moment, and I mean they understand that, like he said, this was a battle between good and evil, and the things that they have been putting on us, a lot of things. America was built on Christian values, and for these people to come take the Christian values out and even basically play God and try basically come back and do a lot of things that were outside of the Constitution, and felt as though that they had, the right to do it. They had the power and the positions. And you talking about administration coming in that's aiming to take away all of that in one campaign, and they starting on day one. So they already got their team assembled, and they already got their plans, and they got some of the best minds in them fields, and they are ready. They got military power that's going after other crooked military power. I gotta find that clip on JD Vance. JD Vance say they finna take a lot of people clearances. A lot of these people got clearances. They talking about going after so many people. Listen, bro, they got to play in motion, and boy, them people on the other side are terrified. They already know what's coming down there, hearing what's happening, and boy, they trying to get to some different countries right now. They trying to get that money over to a bank account overseas and everything, because they already, boy, say a lot of people got a lot of dirt on their hands, and boy, they coming to wash it off.
Where the goodness of Western civilization has triumphed over the evil that has been festering and growing up underneath it. And this is an absolutely critical line in the sand. We're now saying that this must stop. And it's critical for politicians, particularly like the coalition, to understand why Donald Trump won. And it wasn't about money, and it wasn't about polling figures. It was about the truth and authenticity.
And it was about standing for something and showing courage.
Values.
And that's what I'm going to be talking about after the break, about the personal price he was willing to pay to run again. But you talk about this changing things for the West, because there is a civilizational war. There are anti-West forces at work
within and without,
in the West and outside of the West. And this is a really bright period that's going to come, not just for the US, but
golden age.
Because you've got Trump 4 more years, but then you look at the talent pool that the Republicans have, young talent, Vivek Ramaswamy, J.D. Vance, Ron DeSantis, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. They've got talent, capable people who are electable. And that is could be a dynasty of Republican leadership that could completely
100%.
Transform the country for the better.
James, I said to some young kids the other day, you don't know how lucky you are. You're at the dawn of a great decade ahead of you, as we were in previous decades, which we all benefited from. And this generation now of youth who did so much to win the vote for Trump, they're now looking at a glorious period of prosperity and values that that's so exciting for them, James.
And you know what? All I can do is urge Australia to get on board. You see where the United States is going. When you're here, you can feel it. And, you know, you see things. You see Elon Musk's development of space technology that no other country can compete with, no other company can compete with. You see what they're doing with data, tech, energy, AI, small nuclear reactors to power AI, data, all of the stuff that's going to power this next coming century. Australia needs to get on board. And this is my concern for Australian youth, is that they're going to be left behind because Australia isn't on board with all of these things that are going to define the next 100 years. And we need to get on board urgently.
And I need to find that J.D. Vance clip. J.D. Vance is speaking about leaving NATO, the U.S. possibly leaving NATO. I gotta find that clip. Let me tell you, bro. I'm telling you, J.D. Vance is gonna be the next president of the United States. J.D. Vance is gonna be the next president of the United States. When he spoke on the issues about them leaving NATO, hold on, let me see. I need to find that clip. That was powerful. And you know, Elon ain't tell us that them European nations are actually trying to come after him. And J.D. Vance say, nah, he ain't trying to hear nothing. He ain't trying to hear nothing. And a lot of them people are with NATO. He talked about the censoring. Hold on, let me see. Man, it's cool. It's cool. We're gonna keep going through the content. But let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna find that, bro. We need that. We need that content. We need that content, man. He went off, and they standing on American business. So when they talk about, hold on, let's go here. One more on, and then we're gonna get to Trump. One more, we're gonna get to Trump.
My voice, yes, was ignored, but tens of millions of Americans' voices were ignored. I encourage my colleagues, Democrats particularly, to get out into rural America and sit with people, listen to them, have a cup of coffee, and understand they're not racist, they're not bigots, they're not anti-Semites.
It's not just about the campaign, it's about what does the Democratic Party stand for.
The reason we didn't win ultimately is we didn't listen enough to people on the ground.
So some of the Democrats' harshest critics are fellow Democrats, reflecting on the millions of Americans turning away from the party as they grapple with their election defeat. Rich Edson's tracking all that. He's live in Washington, D.C. There was a lot to say on Sunday, and they said it, Rich.
Yeah, they did, Bill. Democrats say they know there's a problem. They're just all over the map on how to fix it. Some say the party needs a much different approach on immigration.
Let's have a serious debate about what border security looks like for Democrats and make sure that we bring in a lot of different views on this. Remember, it wasn't that long ago that we had Democrats on TV literally denying that there was even a crisis at the border at all. We've got to have that debate.
Moulton also told the New York Times his party spends way too much time trying not to offend anyone, like on trans issues. He says as a Democrat, he's supposed to be afraid to say that he doesn't want a formerly male athlete running over his two little daughters on a playing field.
All of that, listen. So now you got people, you got Dems coming out saying that a lot of these things that they brought down, bro, we didn't agree with, but these people had so much power, homie, that if it was a get down to lay down policy. Remember back in the game where people, states that wouldn't accept same-sex marriage, well, Obama came in and said that they would take federal funding from these states. That means don't ask for no federal funding unless you get down with these policies. And so this system has been in place for so long that it has become the norm. And now you, after this, and with this new regime and the things that they going after, you now have people from the other side who once was on their team and didn't agree. Now they're coming out and they're voicing their opinions, and they're letting people know, like, hey, man, I wasn't really down with that. And man, that says a lot. That says a whole lot.
Other Democrats say President Biden saddled Vice President Harris with an unreasonable situation.
I think she had, some hills to overcome. The fact that her campaign started, in the middle of the summer, obviously it would have been better had that not been the case. Now, we can't go back and change history. We can't go back and change President Biden's mind as to whether he should have launched a re-election effort.
Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told the New York Times she thought there'd be an open primary to replace Biden, and had he stepped aside sooner, there may have been other candidates. Pelosi.
Oh, now Pelosi went in on that. Yeah, Pelosi is mad at Biden. Hold on. Let's go into that right now, and then we're gonna come back to the bill. Pelosi is one of the most powerful Democrat pieces on the board, and she comes from a mafia family. Yeah, she comes from an Italian mafia family, homie. And I was watching this mob guy, this mafia dude. His name Michael something. I can't think. I forgot what family he's from. But he was breaking down the history. He know Pelosi and them people from the game. He remember Pelosi. And nigga, from mafia to the politics. And she and that bitch running it like a mafioso.
in the Democratic Party is putting the blame for Tuesday's historic loss on President Biden. This is in an interview with the New York Times. Listen to Pelosi.
Had the president gotten out sooner, there may have been other candidates in the race. The anticipation was that if the president were to step aside, that there would be an open primary. And as I said,
oh yeah. Say she lost their power now. Oh yeah, a lot of them lost their power. Obama and them and all of them, like they already know, nigga, this spells the end. You know what I'm saying? This is the end. You can feel the shift, the weight off your shoulder, all of that, bro. The weather changing, the air different. You got these other countries, bro. JD Vance went in. He said, "Fuck NATO, nigga. Why should we ride for NATO when they are going against things?" He say he spoke about censoring and free speech. And he's saying that's one of that, nigga, that's in our Constitution. He even said, while people out there, they told us that the U.S. is a corporation and we've been ran by Britain and he came back and said, if you are one of these European powers, whatever America is standing on and pushing, then you need to be standing on those same principles. I said, oh boy, that nigga Trump was the best thing for him. Because he was on some political shit and going a whole nother way, but he got in a room with Trump and them, and Trump put his message down and they're around to good people, and he pushing his line. He going after you got military generals, you got different people from the DOJ and all of this shit here from the Fed who was down with a lot of this shit. He said these people got clearance. He said we going after all of them are fired. Every nigga that didn't have something to do or participated in any of these things was sent out on to goddamn me put crimes or whatever on people, so you could take away their political future, whether it be election or any type of politics. Man, listen, bro, it is up. And boy, JD, he's a good talking nigga. Then they were talking that talk. And I like what he said about them European nations. Why we going? Because when we get in there, we got the military might. We got the power. We set up all of them. So whatever we put down, they should be riding with us. That don't sound like the U.S. is ran by British and all of this here. That don't sound like that. That sounds like the U.S. is the power and them the little homies for you to say, okay, we're a military allegiance, but we train y'all militaries. We don't fucking need you, niggas. Y'all need us more than we need y'all. And what he say? He say their allegiance. He said, yeah, we have military alliances, but that to have U.S. alliance, then that comes with strings attached. And those principal strings that attach is that these European powers are gonna have to stand on the same principles that America is pushing now. So this new shit we got going on, whatever we put down, that's what y'all need to have going on. Because y'all censoring y'all people. They can't talk. They ain't got the freedom of speech. They ain't got somebody, they don't have the right to bear arm or the self-defense. And he's saying, listen, homie, not only things need to change in America, but for these other Western powers, y'all need to get on y'all need to get on board, or we not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Straight like I'm talking about these niggas coming that bitch on some gangsters. Them niggas talking their talk. And nigga, they got a strong team. They got a lot of money behind them. They got the best technology in the world that the U.S. don't even have. Other powers don't have. They got space projects. They got so many things going on. And man, JD Vance told them niggas to get down to lay down. If your allegiance, you running around here, certain niggas will whoop you, but they ain't getting down on you because, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to have to deal with us. Well, guess what, homie? That respect and power that we have, others don't respect, look at y'all like that. We're carrying a lot of the weight on the back, like Trump said. He told NATO, why do the U.S. have to put up all the money for all these European countries? He said, I told them, well, we're gonna stay out, we're gonna leave NATO then, unless everybody start holding their own weight. He said, man, I got off the phone with them. The next day, billions of dollars start rolling in. Everybody start dropping their cut. All right then. They coming out on some bullshit. Fuck, we look like, nigga. You tripping. You thugging too hard. Say, look out on, boy. Because if we bag up, a lot of niggas to get on y'all ass. For real. But let's walk.
Say, Kamala may have, I think she would have done well in that and been stronger going forward. But we don't know that. That didn't happen. We live with what happened. And because the president endorsed Kamala Harris immediately, that really made it almost impossible to have a primary at that time. If it had been much earlier, it would have been different.
That is Pelosi's view of the race, as she told to CNN.
Yeah, I mean, it was a whole, everybody fucked up. Let's get here. Let's get into some of these issues Trump and his administration are going after. First off, number one issue, what? Border safety. Trump went and got a big bad, I'm talking about a white boy, Tim Homan. He went and got a big old white boy who been in the game. And boy, he's something else. He a piece of work. And he hang with the big military boys. And he ran ICE. Started out Border Patrol, ran ICE. This is a powerful white boy. White boy got a lot of power, man. And somebody said he might be racist. I don't know who he look like one of them. But let me tell you what he is, though. He's square motherfucking business. He no nonsense, square motherfucking business. Trump went and boy, that nigga the boogeyman to immigrants. And listen, Trump went and got the right. I told you he going to go get the best in the business. And they are scared. So a lot of people were saying, oh, mass immigration and all this here, we gonna have the biggest deportation and how they gonna do that? That's gonna take a lot of money, that's gonna take a lot of funds. How can that happen? Shit. Trump gonna find the money. They say they gonna find the money. Don't worry about that, because we finna cut so much cost. JD Vance say, how y'all spending all of this money on all of these things that are not helping the American public, but you're using taxpayers' money? Trump say our major cities look like third world countries. He said, but if we used all of the money that we gave to Ukraine, taxpayers' money that we gave to Ukraine and these other countries to fund these wars, then we could have put the taxpayers' money back into these major cities that they live in, and they could be living beautiful lives. We could have beautiful cities. We could change the infrastructure. He said, bringing all this money in for these immigrants that we spending on these immigrants, taxpayers' dollars, which could have, while their lives are being ruined and we trying to help others, we need to first help out. Man, they talking that talk. Let's walk.
Trump's new cabinet is starting to take shape because overnight, while you were sleeping, he tapped Tom Homan to be his border czar.
Trump saying, quote, there is nobody better at policing and controlling our borders. Likewise, Tom Homan will be in charge of all deportation of illegal aliens back to their country of origin.
He worked with the president to come up with this job description. So let's hear from him. In his first interview after the major announcement, incoming border czar, Tom Homan. Tom, congratulations to you. It's bad for us. We lose you as a contributor. What went into the decision and the position?
Well, look, I've been on this network 4 years complaining about what this administration did to this border. I've been yelling and screaming about it, telling them what they need to do to fix it. So when the president asked me, would you come back and fix it? Of course I have to. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. So look, I'm honored the president asked me to come back and help solve this national security crisis. So I'm looking forward to it. And look, I love Fox. I love the family there. But I think that the calling is clear. I got to go back and help because every morning I get up. Every morning I'm pissed off about what this administration did to the most secure border in my lifetime. So I'm going to go back and do what I can to fix it.
So Tom,
they're not playing, bro. They're not playing. They're not playing. It's over with. And get what they said? They day one, Trump say, not even an hour after my inauguration. After my inauguration, nigga, where's my opinion? After my nigga, number one on the board. And not only that, but they are already gathering intel. They already gathering intel.
Tom, let's talk
on these immigrants, where they at, who they are, how they finna do it, how they gonna get them about. Man, listen, it's gonna be like a military effort on it, military project, because they ain't just saying, hey, come over here, we're gonna put you up. No, they'll put handcuffs on niggas. What the lady said, he said, well, they haven't broken any laws. He said, if you're in this country illegally, then that's against the law. She said, but seeking asylum is not a crime. He said, well, they should have done it properly and went through the border. They should have came through, they should have did it properly and came through the border checkpoints. So if you're in this country illegal, it's not asylum. It's a crime. And your ass will be arrested. Them Dems was like, oh ass nigga. Yeah.
Job because
hold on, take that back. When she said seeking asylum is not a crime, let me take that back. He named out the law. Code number 33350501111. Goddamn bitch, if you didn't know. He freestyled it. Freestyle the crime, like I said, well, they should have went through border crossing and did it properly, but since they didn't, if you're in this country illegally, it is a crime, and your ass will be detained.
You're not an amateur. You've been doing this for years. You're a big cop. Also, you worked the border before, went over to ICE. You've done it all. What does the process look like? Because I think some people get the impression that you're shooting from your hip, but you know what you're doing here, right?
I know exactly what I'm doing. Look, this is the second time I get out of retirement for this president. And because it matters. And look, I was a Border Patrol agent. I wore that uniform, and I'm proud that I wore that uniform. So, and I was an ICE agent. I was the first ICE director that actually came up through the ranks. So the 20,000 men and women that worked for me, I didn't ask them to do anything. I did do myself because I was one of them.
He started off as a Border Patrolman. When I say Trump went and got the best, they say, do you know what you're doing? Do I know what I'm doing? That nigga said, man, say, bro, Google me. Trump went out there and got the best. A lot of people say he's a morgue and he did this and this guy, like a lot of things about him. But he square business and he no nonsense. And he the most vicious. He ain't finna play with him, nigga. Your ass is up out of here. This is what I do.
So look, I know the border, and I know there's a lot of great patriots. Look, I shut my phone off Friday night because I couldn't handle the phone calls, the texts, and emails from thousands of ICE agents and Border Patrol agents excited about the rumor I'm coming back. But more importantly, that thousands of retired agents, retired Border Patrol agents, retired military that want to come in and volunteer to help.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me? This shit finna be like a military force. And the Dems were saying, oh, fuck them nigga. They just talking. They ain't no way they can do it. They ain't got the manpower. You know what I'm saying? ICE ain't what it used to be. That's what they thinking. Bro, they got the military. You got a lot of people who left the military under the administration, bro, because of what was said in. You know, Obama out there talking about, you know, when they was out there trying to colonize and you can't fire your weapon unless you fired upon, but they'll have you go sit in the area to provoke the enemy to attack you. And now you get hit with an RPG and you just lost, you know, some real good guys that made it to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because of this, you can't, so that Obama, man, a lot of people, a lot of great military guys they really knew what they were doing, got out, and then you got so many people in the military who really, bro, would you really want to go to war with these niggas? You know what I'm saying? They here because they ain't found out what they want to do with their life. You know what I'm saying? But he got retired agents coming out. I'm talking about, and he been in the game so long, he know who's who. He know who gonna get down. He know who vicious like him. They are looking for, hey man, they looking for them assassins. They looking for them niggas who know how to get their hand dirty. This is what we do.
President secure the border and do this deportation operation. So I've been off the grid for 3 days just because I couldn't handle all the phone calls, and plus all the death threats rolling in. My family's not at home right now because that's starting. But that's something we're going to deal with. They're not going to bully me away. They're not going to shut me up. They're not going to make me go away. This is the biggest national security vulnerability this nation has seen since 9/11. We have to fix it.
And it's one of the reasons Kamala Harris lost and Donald Trump won. So Tom, you just mentioned deportations. I know during the last Trump administration, when you were there, they did have the large-scale worksite, essentially raids, where they would go into a place and there would be hundreds of people who were in the country illegally. I know on 60 Minutes a couple of weeks ago, you said that those would continue under Donald Trump in the next administration. What do you have planned? Well, I know you don't want to give away the whole game book, but you do have deportations, mass workplace stuff planned, any other kind of category of deportations of interest?
Look, as the president said on stage many times, which I agree with 100%, it's going to be the same it was during the first administration, which is just a hell of a lot more of them because 10 million people have entered this country illegally under the Biden administration, or they actually let into this country, even though it's violation of federal law, what they've been doing, the abuse of the parole authority. But look, I've been clear, President Trump's been clear. Public safety threats and national security threats will be the priority because they have to be. They pose the most danger to this country. So we're going to prioritize those groups, those who always have final orders, those that had due process at great taxpayer expense, and the federal judge says you must go home, and they didn't. They became a fugitive. So, and as far as worksite operations have to happen. Here's why, Steve. Where do we find most victims of sex trafficking and forced labor trafficking? At work sites. And the Biden administration shut down work sites. On one point, they say we care about sex trafficking and human trafficking. Then they shut down work site enforcement, which is one of the main areas we find the victims of this. I want to add one more thing, another priority. This administration has lost over 300,000 children that were smuggled in this country by criminal cartels they can't find. That's another priority. We need to save these children because some of these children are in forced labor, some of these children are in sex trafficking, some of these children are living a life of hell every day. We need to save these children and get them back with their families.
Tom, first of all, congratulations to you. And I'm so glad for the Border Patrol that morale is already being lifted. They have just been beaten down by the policies of this last administration. I'm really encouraged by what you're saying, because I think the toughest part of your job isn't the deportation. It's dealing with the proper.
Hold on. For a lot of people that don't know who Tim Holman is, let me tell you, he's been getting busy for a long time. He was with Trump last administration. He was even up with the Obama administration. Hold on, I went to the wrong one. Hold on, let me let y'all know. See, he chilling right there. He happy. He got the call. He in the game. Let me show you who he is. How he don't play with them hoes. Just don't play with me.
Quick statement. I find it very offensive that anybody would compare any federal employee, frankly, to someone who the Gestapo or running Nazi concentration camps. That is very offensive. I have 15 seconds and I yield to you.
Thank you for saying that. I wish somebody in Democratic leadership would say that out loud. Look, you want to know why there's 50,000 people in detention? You want to know why we have 1 million illegal entries in the United States? You want to know why we have these issues? Because you have failed to secure the border. You have failed to work with this president to close the 3 loopholes we've asked for 2 years to close. So if you want to know why this issue exists, you need to look in the mirror.
Okay, this who Trump went and got. For people don't know, so he was just on fire. I mean, he got the job. So he got the call. He the man. He just working on the plan. And he was there with the first administration. So they've been trying to do something about this. These conversations been had. Now he got the power and they got the backing. They got the Senate, they got the flow. Hey, man, they got the presidency. They got the Supreme Court. They finna work. But this who he went and got. See, the other nigga was being nice. He don't play with them Democrats. Not with none of this shit y'all talking about.
You have failed American people for not securing the border and closing loopholes.
Mr. Holman,
Look,
please respect the chair and the authority of the chair. The time of the gentleman has expired.
I've asked you politely to let me go beyond my time, and you let other people go beyond their time, but not to Tom Holman. He don't get to go beyond his time.
Mr. Holman, we have approved an agreement between the Republicans and the Democrats with the ranking member. We increased the time of one witness, one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair.
Boogie said, "Oh yeah, he official. Oh, this nigga dangerous, Boogie. This nigga is the boogie man."
Authority. The
I respect the chair's authority, but the chair,
Mr. Holman,
you work for me. I'm a taxpayer.
Handle them hoes. That's what happened with the Democrats. Bitch, you were at work. You work for me. Who you talking to? Bitch, I'm a taxpayer. You tripping. You tripping. You in here trying to play God and like you above the law. You the leader of the commission. That's cool. But I'm a taxpayer. You are in a goddamn seat. You work for the people. The Constitution say we, the people, hold the power around here. Bitch, you better lower your tone. You work for me. For what badge, what title? When you signed up, you sworn into the Constitution, ho. So you work for me, bitch. You better lower your motherfucking voice in here. Square business. If y'all ain't know who Tim Holman was, this who Trump went and got the boogeyman. And he ain't like him. He ain't like him. He know a lot of dirt on him because he was there. He gonna name names. Oh, what you talking about this? I was there. He got the name and name. He got the name of the project. He got the name and where the funding came. He got the name and what came up, what happened, what errors happened, who was there. Oh, he's the boogeyman. And a lot of people on the other side, they said, "Oh shit, they didn't got this nigga," and he running it, and he get to pick his own team.
I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
Be quiet.
The witness will suspend.
Oh, okay. The energy changed, and it be real quick, huh? They finna change the spirit of America. When they were saying Trump is gonna have this, and he's gonna make people do this, nah, listen. It's a revolution going on right now. It's a revolution going on. It's a revolution going on. And we gotta look. I don't want y'all to forget this here. What they're standing on, these principles that they standing on, the founding fathers put down. The founding fathers were our ancestors. Us in this chat, that was our ancestors who put these rules down. And these niggas here coming back to uphold them because they understand that's what, with them rules and that foundation in place, you can't lose because the power is in the people. We can say what we want to say about the U.S. and the government and all these things that happen, but the power, the OGs, the big homies that put this down, they didn't say we gonna control the power, all of the power gonna be in us. You feel me? That's the BCU shit, because we always telling them, man, we not asking you to follow us. We asking you to go follow your family. Ain't no master teachers or none of that type of shit over here going on, nigga. We ain't your master teacher. Go listen. What's gonna make you powerful is the information about you, your knowledge of self, and the best teachers to give you that information is your family and your bloodline. So the power, we didn't say we gonna get the power. What we said is we gonna come in and we gonna break up all this pseudo, break up all these people trying to get you to follow them or listen to them, or you got to go through them. We eliminating all of that. You now on no longer will you have to go through these niggas. The power is in the people, and that's why we don't have the biggest crowds and the most people and all of that, because you can come here one day and get the message, and then boom, you off on your journey. That's what this is. So now we're not gonna have the biggest people standing in one crowd and all that. Ain't no worship over here unless it's worshiping our ancestors. I ain't say put a picture on your screensaver of me, put a picture of your ancestors on there. You feel me? And that's your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Every time you getting off track or you slipping off and you look at that, every time you're gonna be reminded of your purpose in this shit. So we put the power back in the people, and that's what they did when they drew down the Constitution. People say what they want to say, but that nigga, the people, the power is in the people. in that motherfucker. And bitch, lower your tone, cause you slamming gavels and screaming. Bitch, lower your tone. How you work for me? We the people.
Thank you. And with that, we do conclude today's hearing. I would like to say that the truth is our country is far too reliant on the incarceration of immigrants. The beneficiaries are for-profit prison companies.
You say we done? Oh, okay. So we done for today? Oh, okay. I thought you would feel the same way. I thought you would feel the same way. Hold on, one more with Tim, and then I got to get back to the content on Trump. One more with Tim.
Before I ask my questions, since it has not yet been done, I think it's important to really make sure that the jingoistic, bigoted testimony of Mr. Homan is called out as nearly completely untrue, as being an outrage, and as a former official directing the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, he should know better. So making sure that I am.
Mr. Chairman.
No, this is my 5 minutes.
Well, what did I say was inaccurate?
Excuse me.
Okay,
I'm not asking a question.
Okay,
or-
the gentlelady is recognized for 5 minutes. She's made her point, and I will try to resolve any other issues at the end of her questioning. Okay.
Thank you. So I just think it's important that it's not accepted as accurate testimony.
Okay, Mr. Holman, is there a crisis on the border?
Of course.
And has there been a crisis there for a long time?
Yes.
I just want to get, because your testimony was at the broader issue, and this is critically important, but we also have a broader issue there. We got unbelievable numbers we've seen on the border with apprehensions and everything else, right?
Absolutely. If I can respond to the earlier remark from Washington Schultz, I forgot more about this issue than you ever know. So if you say my testimony is inaccurate, it's wrong. Everything I said here is accurate. Bottom line, if you want to go toe to toe, I'm here. I'm here in my own time to speak to the American.
Tell the nigga, if you want to go toe to toe, shit, I'm here. I'm here for it. You want to go toe to toe? You want to fuck with me, nigga?
People about what's false.
I'm sure happy to go toe to toe with you, Mr. Holman.
Well,
Happy
I'm
to do
here
that any day.
But you got to let me respond.
I'm here. You feel me? We can get that.
To your question rather than
I didn't
dropping a
ask you a
bomb and
question.
running away.
It was my time.
So
and I
there's a
wasn't asking
crisis
you a
on the
question.
board.
Yeah. I just wanted to let y'all know who Trump went and got. Turtle said, "Here, dog." Oh yeah. Shit, nigga, you want to go toe to toe? I'm here for it. I'm sliding shit, cause I don't like you. I do not like you. Another thing, Trump got people heads turning on, and got them running and shaking from. Check this one out.
I will sign an executive order banning schools.
A lot of people.
On day one, I will sign an executive order banning schools from promoting critical race theory or transgender insanity. I will take.
He said on day one.
Historic action to defeat the toxic poison of gender ideology and reaffirm that God created two genders.
Come on, bro. My president is black, my Lambo blue, and I be goddamn in my rims ain't too. Mama ain't at home and my daddy's in jail. Trying to make a good nigga, trying to make a sales. And my president is black, my Lambo blue. And I be got, because right now they got it's 127, 137 different genders. On some Tim Walls, Tim Pad Tim shit. Is he talking that talk, man? Get some flames in the chat if he talking that talk. And I think he's square business. But this ain't no politician talk. This is personal. Because them people on the other side tried to come destroy them. He came in early and said, I'm going to drain the swamp. And he couldn't do it because he turned around. He got a lot of them working for him. Now he come pick his own team. And they back, they trying to get it in blood.
Male and female. I will genders, male as of gender ideology and reaffirm that God created two genders, male and female. I will keep men out of women's sports. I will sign a law banning child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. Won't happen anymore. and we will proudly say Merry Christmas again. On day one, I will sign it.
Say, man. Oh, it's getting ugly out here. It's getting ugly out here, fam. We're going to Hindustan for this one.
Child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the...
Now, you know where you heard somebody in the pockets. He said he going after all of them. And it ain't no Medicare, Medicaid in your states or none of these places no more, nigga. And he said all 50 finna lock the whole board up. It would not be tolerated on my watch, homie.
The creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding.
Damn, I fucked my spider.
And unique. I will ask Congress, under my leadership, this man to allow their minor child to assist men from participating in women's sports, and we will their family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrate.
My bad.
Was never heard of. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
Can I get an amen? Hey, family. It's fam. Say, man, bro, it's some people finna skip town. They finna get out the country. Listen, bro, they are not fucking around. And hold on. Cause look, he's saying that, but he finna, after he dropped them balls, he gonna say, this is my plan to do it. They already got the plan. He finna break down the plan on how they gonna do it. And he's saying this happens day one, directly after the inauguration. We getting to it. He's stepping to him in the high guard. He going for a KO.
The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today.
You feel me?
It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much. Gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical.
Hold on, Trump. You going in, my friend. You are going in, my friend. Hold on. Time out. Say, we're gonna have to come back to this. Say, bro, if y'all rocking with it, get some flames in the chat. If y'all feeling what he's saying, get some flames in the chat. I gotta put you up there with him and Kennedy when they talking about going after FDA, the CDC, they going after everybody. All that, they finna shut all that shit down. You finna get into compliance around this bitch. We finna show you some muscle, and they coming in with some bad military generals and high-ranking officials. They snatching clearances from everybody who had something to do with it. Anybody rocking on their side. Woo, boy, them they getting hard drives and compute, man. They trying to skip town. Hey, bro, they want it back in blood.
So it really doesn't matter at this point whether you call it Project 2025 or Agenda 47. Donald Trump plans to reshape the U.S. government as we know it. That could include using the U.S. military as a tool to carry out mass deportations or sweeping tariffs, rising prices for working families. Trump made a lot of promises during the 2024 cycle. Now, everything from education to climate action, reproductive rights, health care, and the rule of law, guess what? That's all on the table for discussion. Joining the table, MSNBC political contributor and White House correspondent for Politico, Eugene Daniels, and Heath Mayo, founder of Principles First. Welcome, gentlemen.
Good morning to you both. Eugene, what does your reporting tell you about where the Trump administration is going to start? What do they do day one?
Yeah, I mean, the meetings that they're having right now at Mar-a-Lago are starting with immigration, which is no surprise, right? They're trying to see, first of all, what
they say the meetings they're having at Mar-a-Lago. Trump flying them in, boy. He got teams in them. Listen, bro. They ain't waiting. They not waiting. It's still November. By the time January got here, bro, they got some coal mines. Ain't no budget. There's no budget because everybody at the table got it. It's so many. I'm talking about big pocketbooks are at the table. Whatever it takes is no budget. We want America back, and there ain't no budget on that. Ain't no budget on that. America has always been a superpower, and it's gonna be a superpower. And it's a get down to lay down policy right now. You feel me? It's a get down to lay down policy. Now, there's some things that I don't agree with. We're gonna speak about that.
What they can do without Congress. What are the things that the president of the United States can do on immigration without anyone saying yes or no? And, you know, what's interesting about
real quick. Yeah, he said Elon to fund it. Yes, Elon with it because Elon got to have a lot of enemies. Elon have a lot of enemies. And even some European nations said that they would arrest him if he would have come to their country. And J.D. Vance came out and said, if y'all touch him, we riding. And matter of fact, since y'all talking about getting down on my boy, well, we not fucking with NATO. How are we on the same team and this guy's riding with us and the president? And you talking about touching him? Now he's a made man, hands off. Or you don't get the USA. And the people that came after him, well, we're going to come after you. Yeah, it's a hands off Elon. I knew it was something. Elon, I knew it was something. Because Elon was on the other side at first. I knew it was something. Yeah, Elon, it's hands off. He's a made man.
Language that changed over the last couple of weeks with Donald Trump talking about this mass deportation,
Hold on. And my point to that was the brother said Elon the fund. Listen, bro, there's no budget. And Elon, the guy with some people that's gonna help him and they can't touch him and it's going down. Okay, bet. You know he gonna drop the bag on it.
Biggest mass deportation in history, as he's put it, is that he added people who had criminal backgrounds to it, right? That this would be people who...
Hey, get the likes over 300. We're supposed to be at 500 likes. What's going on? It's going to be by at least 13 to 14 people, 100 people seeing this once we get off. Let's already be at 500 likes, bro. It's more than 5. I mean, we should be at 1,000 if 13, 1,500 people going to see it when we get off. It should be at 1,000. It should be at 1,500, bro. Why is that? Come on, fam.
Who were, in his eyes, criminals. Now, there is an argument to be made and has been made among Trump supporters that anyone that has come in the country illegally, they see as criminals. But that gives him, some of his aides say, a little bit of wiggle room for it not to be everybody, right? And so that is something that folks should watch. That's probably number one. He's also going to look at kind of reshaping the actual, like Michael was saying, reshaping the government, right? Before he left office, in 2020, he kind of had this policy. You could change policies as president about changing the designation of people who are civil servants, right, and kind of making them political appointees. President Biden rolled that back. That is probably something that's coming back likely on day one. Those are the kinds of things that folks should be watching. Immigration, that some of the economic stuff that he has been talking about, what that actually looks like, it's hard to tell. But immigration is top one priority for them. They've already started on that one.
NBC News has reporting on asylum deportations by our colleague Julia Ainsley and Carol Lee.
Shout out to Dunn in the cash. I appreciate that love, family. Lano, I see you tried to shoot some, say keep cooking, and they blocked it. Probably try it again, but I seen they blocked it.
Quote, Trump's transition team is considering ending 2 Biden administration programs that have allowed more than 1.3 million immigrants to enter the U.S. legally, making those who entered but had not yet received asylum eligible for deportation. 2 sources familiar with the plans told NBC News. I mean, that's literally people who are here under temporary protected status, which is a program that has been around since the 1990s. It was bipartisan. Republicans voted to institute the program temporary protected status. Let's just pick up off of what Eugene said, what the reporting is, where we're writing down. I mean, the civil servants designation to political appointees, it sounds a little Project 2025-ish.
Yeah, I think
sounds like, we weren't making it up.
Exactly. No, I think that was a lot of the blueprint. You're going to see them come in pretty quickly and try to make these big moves that are going to make a lot of news. People are going to be, exercised by what they try to do. But I think the American people need to just focus because, look, these guys, they know where the doorknobs are, but they're not particularly competent. And the plan that they've laid out for this is, a deportation like this has never been tried. I'm not confident that in 4 years' time, for instance, I don't think we're going to see that the wall has been built. I think they're going to have these haphazard deportations across the country where they try to get people out. It's covered by the news, but it's not going to be particularly effective at stopping and solving the problem of immigration. So if Democrats, the Never Trump Coalition, people watching this at home and thinking, is this really going to help us solve these problems? I think they're going to be sorely disappointed. And it's an opportunity to be competent and to be focused on these issues and really fix the problems because, don't
worry about it, homie. It's going to get fixed. Don't worry about it. The American people, y'all calling on us to ride for that? Mayor Adams said that over 16,000 immigrants were sent into New York, bust out of Texas and all over the place. I said, salute to Texas. Bust that, get them up out of here, send them to them sanctuary. He said over 16,000 a month. He said there are currently over 200,000 in New York City. Bro, 200,000 people in the population? And the money that's being paid for them to be there is coming out of taxpayers' money? Bro, somebody in trouble. Somebody in trouble. How dare we? They talking about the jobs that have been, that y'all are putting these people in. That should go to them. The money, the funding, that should go to them. Trump says too much homelessness. They talking about getting these rural areas, building them up and creating places, their tent sites, also bringing in drug counselors, different programs. He said, we're going to arrest them and you got an option. Either you can come get the help that we have, and they said we're gonna make a budget for it. They said ain't no money, but we can make a budget. All essentially spending we've been doing around the world, we need to do it at home. We got enough money for it. He said all the money that was sent to Ukraine, with that amount of money, he said there should be no homelessness in America. There should be no homelessness in the U.S. We can just use the money that was given to Ukraine, and there will be not one homeless person on the street. This type of shit that's going on. Hold on. Let me get over here real quick. Let me do this here real quick. And why we just talk about you? You say the devil name and he'll appear. Yeah, turn up one time.
Hey.
What's the goddamn deal?
Yeah.
Look who we got. No, I was just talking about Darby.
You had to come with a different chauffeur.
I was just finna call you too. Swoy, what's up, goddamn?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
I see you only come to the mansion parties. Yeah. Swoy only do mansion parties.
Come on, and happy boy kids.
Y'all brought gifts in the whole nine? New York in the building.
There you go. How are you? What's your name?
Scamp.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, that me?
Those that pulled up on us, man.
How you doing? First time beat.
Man, that's crazy. We were just talking about y'all not even 2 minutes ago. Oh, what's up? I ain't know you looking like a youngster over there. I didn't know who that was. I thought you was Floyd. I didn't want to look too hard. I said, damn. Floyd brought him one night.
Good people.
Come here, I want to walk y'all in. They got me dressed like Atlanta nigga. So y'all, I don't know. I didn't do this.
Okay.
So what happened to Dobbs? I was just talking about that. My nigga, good eyes, face.
He was thinking it was the wrong weekend.
He thought it was the wrong weekend?
Yeah.
Just like a big old country nigga. Dobbs, bro, you let a lot of people die, Dobbs. Man, but I appreciate you getting Unscrambled Mind out there. But Dobbs, I'm kind of fucked up by it. Bro, do you know how many people was looking for you, bro? You know how many people said they wanted to meet Darvish, bro? They were so excited, Darvish. I don't know what they like about the fat black, big old black Marcus Garvey body. I don't know what it is they like, but nah, I was fucked up too. Yeah, I said, man, this nigga left, boy, all day. We was at the mounds talking about it. Y'all see the video when it come out. Man, and then the ladies was even saying, oh, I wanted to meet everybody. I had to go break the bad news to. Sherelle looked at it, was like, I wanted to meet Darvish. Yeah, they was like, man, she talking about, I ain't even come here for you guys. I wanted to see Darvish. I'm like, and what is it about this big old nigga? Darvish came here talking about, yeah, nigga, by the end of the year, I'm gonna be famous. Nigga done broke in the BCU here, and this nigga's a Moore. He the only Moore BCU fuck with. That's some cold shit. I don't like the nigga. I think me and the nigga cousins down the line. I don't like the nigga. But man, we were looking for you, bro. Man, boy, we was talking about that nigga the whole day. Everybody, scalping them, damn, dog was coming out. Everybody was asking. Man, we were waiting on you. They had just said, what's up on Darvish? And I said, man, you know what? We ain't even got no way to get in touch with him. The nigga was on live and just said the only way he ain't ask for directions or nothing. And we was just sitting there talking about it. And soon we was saying that somebody pulling the wrong side, they pull on the other side, they hop out. I'm like, man, that's them right there. But it wasn't no Darvish. Let's walk. Damn, boy, I swear, I'm talking about just, not even 5 minutes ago, we was just talking about y'all. And then that number ain't work. I said, I ain't got dose number no more. Hold on, y'all. We got company. Who we got? Doses. Doses nails. Got unscrambled mind in the building. Mama coming there looking like a little sister. Big mama, my ass, she coming there looking like little sis. My sister Krista, that's done. Why they was at the bar. I come through. Top cat. She said, "Hey Chief, where you got this food from?" I threw my hands in there. Hey, listen. I threw my hands in there. I already knew what time it was. I said, "Listen, hey." I said something, and we was agreeing on the same foods. What was good and what was good. I got there. We got the same taste, but I feel you. I threw my hands up. Hey man, say we fuck around and need to cook next time. Y'all right on time for the shots. Everybody that came in been taking. Say shit. It was good to me. It was a lot of people said it was good. Yeah, sis on Indian time. Sis say, "Nah, I ain't fucking with this." And all the points she wasn't fucking with when I ate my plate, I was like, "Oh yeah, she was right." Yeah, but some of it was good though. Yeah, turn up. And Don, only you and Krista know my secret when I came back through there. So we don't want to tell nobody because they gonna get on my ass. Shots. Y'all ready for y'all shots? Hey, look, hold on. I got another surprise. Hold on, we got another surprise. What's up? We got another surprise. Okay, turn up. Don't let go. Turn up. Hey, Tree, did you see your brother outside? Your brother outside. Your brother outside. Your brother. Yeah, he been out there. Sitting in the car. I walked up, I was like, who that? I was trying to see who it was. This shit I got on? Man, I closed that shit in the door. I done fell. Bro, you not at work right now. Don't come out here with that shit. There's always safety, huh? Nah, I did. I closed them hoes in the door. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get through the day. I told you. I said, man, I don't know about this shit. You don't like it? You like? I don't know why I thought it would be some shit you would like.
Where?
Right there in the last car.
Is he waiting to get where?
I don't know. He probably was waiting on one of y'all to come get him. Man, y'all see how big the parking lot is, bro? We filled that parking lot up. They even had to adjust the cars. We still having to put cars on side of cars, and we thought that was a good idea. It still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough parking, because more people just kept coming. People just kept coming, bro. I mean, I didn't pull up and 10 niggas standing. I don't know. He probably was waiting on one of y'all to come get him. I mean, I didn't pull up and 10 niggas standing outside. Somebody come get me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Come get me, man.
Hey, y'all, security still out here.
But the whole high turned up. They came in. Yeah, I heard him. Dog's big ass forgot what weekend he had it mixed up next week. I don't believe him. But he flew them out, that whole car. He flew the whole car out. Yeah, I called his bluff. That big old nigga put his money where his mouth is. I didn't see it.
OTK flies down on them last time.
Oh, okay. Tweety said a time was had. That shit was legendary, bro. They still talking about my pants. They still on my outfit. Bro, I got dressed in Atlanta, man. And I bought clothes in Atlanta, man. And they had me out there dressed like an Atlanta nigga, man. I just said, yeah, they had me dressed like a man. I'm mad, bro. I had an Instagram live so hard, fam. We went in there, bro. We took pictures. We were popping bottles on there, man, because we had bottles of champagne. I said, hold on, bro. We finna pop these bottles before we left out. Man, boy, them hoes were going out. Bow, 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 bow. Man, it was so lit. It was turned up. They was on the Instagram talking about, oh, them niggas out there living. Nah, y'all doing it like that? Nah, it was, man, I'm talking about we were balling out. And, man, I deleted it. I'm on there trying to put a picture. You know what I'm saying? To go with the video when I should have just went on and shared it, man. And just, man, and I look back, it was gone. I'm like, boy, that's cold, bro. I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt about that one. Yeah, that was Atlanta fault on that one, man. They had me. I think it worked out, though. You know, man. Hey, man. Yeah, I think it. Okay, thank you, Angie. I say you was clean. Yeah, I was keeping a tally. Who told me it was clean and who laughed at me? Yeah, I kept a tally. Who told me I was clean and who laughed at me? Yeah. But man, that was super duper dope. Yeah, I thought first I ain't gonna lie, when I put it on, I said, oh man, I look like I got on a Big Bird outfit or something. Look, I got a costume on. And I mean, I wasn't used to that. And then I walked out the door and I closed the door and tried to walk off, and then it fell. I'm like, ooh, I did a little ooh, that bitch knocked the wind out of me. Oh yeah, goddamn pen got caught in the door. She's like, confidence out the roof. Hey man, did say it gotta be on you, it gotta be in you and not on you. He said everybody can't pull it off. It gotta be in you and not on you, man. She said the outfit was nice, but as a safety manager, it gave me anxiety. I ended up learning how to work them. You know, it took me about 45 minutes to an hour. Then, you know, I got a little comfortable. Yeah, I got a little comfortable, you know. As a truck driver, you know, 18-wheeler, you got to watch them tandems when you're turning and all that. And yeah, I just use my expertise in commercial driving. You understand me? And 18-wheelers and knowing how to hit corners and all that, and know you got something behind you. And so, yeah. My expertise, I was right on time. Yeah, I got a CDL, so I was right on time. Say, hey, now for real though, Atlanta been good to us. Every time we went to Atlanta, we got better, we got stronger. Shout out to Teresa and Ebony, they did they motherfucking thing. They didn't stop. They didn't get a chance to enjoy it like everybody else. They worked all the way through it. I was by myself most of the whole day. I kept going live, coming to come chill with the fam who didn't come. You know, didn't want to leave them out. We went to the pyramids, did the same thing, went live for, you know what I'm saying, for the fam, went there. We was at the mounds, did it at the mounds. And so I was just by myself. We ain't have no host. Man, we had first timers coming there. They hung together, bonded. Shout out to Damon, shout out to First Out. They were first timers, man. They got there like they knew each other forever. Like who else? Nay and Real, Country Strong. They brought their country ass in there. They hit it off. Dimples, one of a kind, bro. One of a kind, bro. Yeah, if y'all ain't met Dimples yet, y'all go see what I'm talking about. Wild Indian. You gonna have to match her wild Indianness. That motherfucker don't abide by no laws. She make her own rules. She cannot be contained. Don't even try. You know, I don't even say that. I just, hey, just let her do what she do. Because that nigga is rebellious. But it was dope. Shout out to Divine 99 in the building. Divine, I'm keeping my word. Go to the website. Go on there. The shirt is $0. Go on there, click on there. Make sure you leave a note and let me know what your size is. And I got you. Probably be a medium. I think I got mediums there. And I got you. And I'm keeping my word. Yeah, Ebony and Trees, yeah, they ain't really, but they worked. They man, you know, they the glue to this shit. You feel me? We was taking pictures. Ebony say, what y'all doing? I said, we finna take pictures. She said, it ain't right. I said, fix it. Put your magic on it. Goddamn. And then we looked at professional and all that, but just little things. And you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, ancestors just bless me with some beautiful souls, man. And you know, they make the magic happen, you feel me? So if y'all enjoyed it and how everything was set up, and you know what I'm saying, you know, them the MVIs right there, man. Them the most valuable Indians. That's the matriarch. Keep Top Cat in check, goddamn. Cause she, nigga, I don't like to listen. I'm Aries, goddamn. I'm stubborn, but goddamn it, I'm scared of them.
Physical and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients.
Hey, the homie say, who was that? North Carolina. That was Copper say that's the house Courtney Wayne skits, Country Wayne used for his skits. Oh, Country Wayne, okay? I ain't know that. And hold on, BCU, watch this here. Even though y'all went out there and parking lot pimp Dimples, wasn't supposed to be no loud music after a certain time. Dimples turned the radio on. All I hear, I done did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Came from the bottom to the top, that lifestyle. Yeah, Dimples then popped the doors and turned the radio up, and they got cups. Listen, fam, it's a whole nother party. The night didn't end then. I'm not gonna tell they business, but they went and thugged it after that. I saw some of the video. I'm telling you, it was so many different experiences happening. Bro, the people were so happy. I had to come in the house and say, hey man, I'm fucked up about it. Y'all ain't take no pictures. Fam, people didn't have their phones out. People was engaged and talking, bro. They were so locked in with each other. The vibe was so live. People they forgot to take their phones out and take some pictures. It was that locked in. It was that locked in, man. Shout out to Damien in the building, man. Damien pulled up. Dang, did you enjoy yourself, man? And for the first time, people, man, let them know. Hey, anybody want to hop on the panel and talk about their experience? You feel me? I guess we'll do that. If not, we'll come back. You know, I edit the videos up, and then you feel me? I'll come back, and then, you know, once I get everything, get it up, I need a couple of days. I'm tired. I'm old down. Yeah, I'm old down. Tree said, I didn't have a single picture Saturday. That's why I had to stop before it was over with. And luckily, Big Dez and them ain't pull out. They probably was rolling the blunt before they got on the road. They probably was there be rolling blunts. And I went and flagged them down. Hey, man, hey, we about to leave. Kerry jumped out. Hey, come take this picture for me, man. I knew Tree's ass was going. She ain't take a picture. I ain't get my picture with him. Man, it was a good time. Shout out to Matt Prince 213, man. Man, my nigga my nigga enjoyed himself. Man, I was so happy for him, man. Matt enjoyed himself, man. And then, you know what? I'm gonna tell you where they tripped out at, right? See, they don't know Kerry. See, me, Geechee, Kerry together. Oh man, stop it. These day oneers, when it went down, every trip we was going to, I had Kerry and Geechee with me. That's why I was like, damn, man. Kerry came out there with Geechee on the screen. And man, I'm gonna have to live with them for a long time. But I was just so busy. But it was on my mind for a couple of days. Like, man, get in touch with Geechee, man. And I was planning on it. Like a lot of people, I hit them late in the day after the mounds and everything, just trying to make something quick happen, man. And I'm gonna have to live with that one, man. I ain't get in touch with Geechee, bro, and that really fucked me up. And I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm gonna live with that one for a long time. But let me tell y'all what they do. Tell me why they came over there. Out of everybody out there, they went up and said, "Kerry, where we going tonight?" Oh, y'all don't know Kerry. Y'all know Kerry. Y'all don't know Kerry. Kerry, y'all don't know Kerry, baby. That's a real Jaguar. And you know what his response was? Oh, y'all don't want me to pick. Y'all don't, yeah, I just look like this. Y'all don't know Kerry, goddamn. And man, they turned up after that. They went and turned up after that. Real say, I ain't get to meet Kerry. You did. You said I met Kerry. I like Kerry. You did. But you probably didn't get to just chop it up and boom, boom, boom. But yeah, you said I like Kerry damn food. Oh, so y'all did me. You said Sherelle, she was there. Yeah, damn. Yeah, they came over there and asked Kerry out of everybody, where we going tonight? Oh, y'all are in for. I heard that nigga talking about Onyx and all that. I got out their business, but he threw a couple of that nigga said Onyx. He knew where the lemon pepper wings was at, and I, man, say. And then they popped out. They was a couple cars deep, back to back. Yeah, they went to go turn up, man. But man, I need some of them videos, man. I want to put them in the joint. So man, y'all get y'all videos together, man. Send me some of those videos, man. I need contact with everybody. Sister Wanda, man, I was so sad. I heard about what happened, and I was so excited to meet you. I couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sister Angie J, came down out of Maryland. Two beautiful daughters. She brought them the phone. They were blushing. I was blushing and crushing. And I said, yeah, y'all better be at the next one. Y'all better be at the next one. But it's all love though, man. Appreciate everybody coming to Rock Out, man. We're gonna go and get up out of here. I'm gonna have them videos up next time, and we doing the thing. Yeah, Teresa, I already know I had one coming from you. I need one from everybody. I need one from everybody that got any type of content. I need that content because everybody had so many different experiences. It was so many of us. We were all in different places. You had little groups over here, little cliques over here. You had, you know what I'm saying? And they was moving like down at when y'all was at the river. I need content on all of that. You know what I'm saying? Carla Faye, I need some of that content. Junior come out there, he had all of the content. I need all of that. He pulled up on me. Yeah, this big chief right here. You know what I'm saying? Man, they fucked me up. This big chief right here. And I told him, when I'm gone, you gonna wear the crown. You know what I'm saying? We took a picture too with the crown on. I need all of that, man. So, man, yeah, put these experiences together. I want to get out of that and put the content together, because that was, man, shout out to the ancestors. You know they was there with us, man. That was the best one ever. That was the best one ever. Number one, uno, numero, however they say this shit. That was the best one right there. Just filled with love, man, joy, family vibes. It was new people came. Elb husband came. He said, you know I'm here by default. I'm here by default. I said, hey, you fuck around and came down and accidentally enjoyed yourself, huh, nigga? Yeah, you came down and that's that BCU. And man, I'm telling you, everybody that come around, bro, that shit contagious. You gonna get bit by that bug. He was out there grounding on the mounds. He had to go do Ebony photo shoot. Y'all know Ebony got to do a photo shoot everywhere she go. But man, I was so happy for him. He enjoyed himself, man. He brought that. Tree's brothers came. Shout out to them, man. That was another special part for me. Man, had the bros in the building, man. Brought the family, brought the baby. The baby enjoyed it herself. Tree's big brother. That nigga gonna eat, he gonna drink. He brought a friend. He brought a homeboy who never met us. Shit, at the end of the night, we taking pictures, we doing the videos. 1, 2, 3, that nigga screaming, BCU. I said, okay, it's up and it's stuck then. Yeah. Tree's brother, they already came to a BCU event before. So Popeye, he brought a friend. Kel brought a friend, Tree's big brother. He brought his homeboy. By the end of the night, that nigga was drunk than a skunk too. That nigga was full as a bull. They said 1, 2, 3. That nigga say BCU. I said, ooh, it is up there. It is stuck there. Turn up one time, boy. You come around BCU, they gonna get you, bro. Your ass gonna be family. They gonna sit you down. Go wash your hands. Come down and sit down and eat. Give a fuck if you did eat today. Go sit down and eat again. Yeah, nigga, that's their family, man. Shout out to Creek. Brought the family through. Blue asked what was my number one moment. Goddamn, I gotta get that one to Creek and his family. When I seen that clip, that was everything. Just stole my heart away right there. And let me know, because Creek one of the young brothers, you know what I'm saying? He one of our little bros. And he got a new family. And, he bringing them in it. Shout out to Chief of Chief. You know what I'm saying? Just brought a new baby in the world. And, these people who, they bringing the babies up in this, the next generation. Geechee. You know what I'm saying? Geechee told us in Mexico, I gotta get him ready. You know what I'm saying? Finna raise him in this shit. Just so many of these type of things that's taking place. You know what I'm saying? In the next generation, and it just had you thinking about the future. And like, man, we gotta get a lot of shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because we got people coming up behind us next. This time we ordered shirts for the babies. And so, man, a lot of babies had them. You know what I'm saying? They got my little girl a shirt. You know what I'm saying? And now it's changing. Things changing. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. As long as we got each other, we don't need nobody else. Big old Indian, big BCU shit, man. That's my time. Catch y'all on the other side. I'm gone.